how many of you guitarists actually can make sense of something like this? Alright, this is Western standard notation, and it drives me crazy because it's just so overwhelming. And honestly, as a fingerstyle guitarist, I didn't sign up for this. There has to be an easier way to understand music, and thankfully there is. So I'm going to put this as far away from me as possible because I don't want to do that. If you're a classical guitarist, by all means, we need that. You need that. But as a fingerstyle guitarist, I use a different system, and I want to recommend it to you to understand and process music. And that is the system of solfege. Now, so many of you have asked me questions about solfege, especially using solfege in the minor key, which I'll touch on very soon. But first, what is solfege? Solfege is basically when we attach sung syllables to every note in a scale. So, like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Alright, so why do we do that? Well, one is that it's more musical to sing than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It doesn't sound very good compared to do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Alright, and also when we go to different keys or different modes, we can change the syllables to match that whatever scale we're playing. So let's say we're playing in the natural minor scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Right, and it facilitates it a lot better than if you use numbers, which would sound like 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1, 1, flat 7, flat 6, 5, 4, flats 3, 2, 1. Oh, that doesn't sound good or intuitive at all. Okay, now that's solfege, but why solfege, right? Why do we need to attach sung syllables to notes in the first place? Well, the thing is, when you listen to a song, let's take a song like, let's say Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, how sweet this sound. Yes, you can hear the melody, but do you know what notes are actually being played? And if you don't know what notes are being played, how are you going to play it on guitar for fingerstyle guitar arrangements, right? So if you have knowledge of solfege, you will hear the melody as this. So, do, mi, re, do, la, so. And then if you've got your scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, you can immediately play that back like this. So, do, mi, re, do, la, so. And then we can add chords. So, la, do, mi, re, do, mi, re, do, so. Now, if you want to learn how to arrange songs like this for fingerstyle guitar, do check out my Fingerstyle for the World course, where I help you arrange your favorite songs on fingerstyle guitar in 3 progressive levels: open position, closed position, and improvisation. So go check it out in the link in the description below if you are keen. Alright, now coming back to solfege, because we can process these melodies in our heads first through solfege and we can play it out on the guitar, we want to also process melodies of a wide variety. So what happens when we go to a minor key? Okay, then we're going to change our syllables. So if you go and download the free guides that I've provided for you, in the solfege harmony guide, we've got, or the solfege musicianship guide, we've got all the syllables for you. So in minor, the syllables go like this: do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So for the flat 3, we flattened it from a mi to a me. Do, re, me. And then fa, sol, that's the same. And then for flat 6, le, flat 7, te. And then back to do. Do. Now let's take a song that perhaps you are not familiar with. It's a folk song called Go Down Moses. Now I'm just going to sing it, and then I want you to try and hear it in solfege. And if you can't, don't worry, but just follow along with the lesson, alright? Go down Moses, way down in Egypt's land. Tell, O Pharaoh, let my people go. Okay, so that's a melody. What does it sound like in solfege? Well, here's how it goes. Do, do, fa, fa, so fa, me, do, me, do, me, do, so, ti, do. And because we can hear it in solfege, we can then play it on the guitar like this. So that's so much for the concept of solfege, how it works, and I go really in depth into this in my Fingerstyle for the World course. But for those of you who are just starting out, how do we actually practice solfege? Well, the first thing is, you may notice I've got a beautiful guitar music stand here. So this is the Kraftgeek capsule music stand. You can see it's really compact, really portable, and it's really well built. It just feels very premium. Now, they did send this to me, and I only want to talk about it and share it with you because I've been using it for a while, and it's been such a great tool to motivate me to practice, because let's face it, not all of us enjoy practicing, right? We just want to play our favorite songs, but when we've got a great tool like this, it actually makes practicing more fun. So I'm just going to open it up. I'm going to show you how fast it takes to set up, all right? I'm just going to pull it open, slide the center pole. Now for the licks, just unscrew here, pull it down, and set it on the floor. You just pull it up, and it's done. And that was done in real time, all right? I'm all set up, and I can even adjust it further. I get my score here. I can pull this bar down, and I'm good to go. What I like even more are the additional trinkets that you can get alongside with it. This is a light that you can screw on top here. I'm someone who enjoys practicing in the dark. If I switch off the lights, let me switch off the light. All right, here. If I switch on the light, there we go. Now we can practice. I do wish that the light came out a little bit further so that the bottom was a bit more evenly lit. Another thing that's really, really great is that you can get this little accessory. It's designed for your phone, but I do not like putting my phone in front of my face as I'm practicing because I'm going to get messages and I'm going to be tempted to watch that YouTube video. So what I do is I put it here and I take my metronome and I fit it in here, and it works perfectly. I can just set it down and I can start my practice session. And if you want to get this, you can go to the link in my description and you can use my code NEWCHAN15 to get 15% off. Now, it's an affiliate link, so if you actually purchase this, I do get a little something, and it goes a long way to supporting me and my work and my music. All right, so thank you for that. Let's get back to the lesson. So we're all set, and I'm going to show you a simple exercise that you can use to practice solfege. Now, this is taken from my Fingerstyle for the World course, where I show you all these solfege exercises. But here we've just got exercise 1, and I'm just going to do number 1 and number 2, and I'm going to set the metronome to 96, all right? And I'm just going to play, we'll start with the major scale first, okay? I'm just going to put the metronome on, and just going to play the scale, and we're going to sing along with it in first speed first, okay? 3, 4. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. And after you're done with the first beat, I want you to double it up, but the metronome is going to stay the same. Ready? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. And after you're done with second speed, if you are able to, go to third speed. Ready? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Because it's so fast, usually I play third speed 2 times. Okay, now we're going to try a different exercise. Let's go to number 2. And in this exercise number 2, we're going to be focusing on the second scale degree, which is re. Okay, and it goes like this. In first speed first. Do, re, do, re, do, re, mi, fa, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Second speed. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi. Third speed. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. And there we have it, all right? And then what we can do now, we can change the syllables to, let's say, minor key. Now, you can use the same exercise because the notes there is just the first consonant there. So, do is still going to be do, re is still going to be re, and then for M, it's going to be me instead of me, all right? So let's try exercise number 2. I'm going to start with the second speed. Let's go. Do re me fa sol la ti do ti le so fa me. The speed. Do re me fa sol la ti do ti le so fa me re do. And there we go. All right. Then of course, apart from doing the exercises, practice your favorite song. So let's say if I want to play this song, let's say this one. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Then in solfege it would be so la do, mi re do. Right? Take your favorite songs and try to process them in solfege, and that way you're going to be able to unlock playing in different keys, transposing, playing in different modes. In fact, you can change this little light of mine to a minor key if you want to do that. I don't know how does it sound like. Let's try. Let's see. So le do, me re do. Wow, that's really strange, right? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Who wants a full version of this little light of mine in minor key? Let me know in the comments. Say yes in the comments if you want that, and maybe I'll make it. Although it's a little bit strange. Okay, anyway, so I hope that's been helpful for you. Now, if you have any questions about solfege, I'm more than happy to help you out. Just drop it in the comments below. Take good care, and until next time, I'll see you again. Bye.